Imagine a world where a rock star is idolized not just for his music, but also hides a dark criminal secret. This is the story of Ian Watkins, a popular musician with the band Lostprophets, who led a double life so sinister it shocked fans and the public alike. Today, we dive deep into how his appalling crimes were uncovered, the consequences he faced, and the unsettling reality of celebrity culture that allows such figures to exploit their fame. What signs were missed, and how did his actions impact the music industry and its fan base? Stay with us as we explore the disturbing saga of Ian Watkins. In the quiet valleys of Pontypridd, Wales, Ian Watkins was born on July 30, 1977, into a community where music often served as a refuge from the mundanity of small town life. Losing his father at the tender age of 5, Watkins found solace and expression through music. His stepfather, a local pastor, provided a stable home, which contrasted deeply with the tumultuous personality he would later reveal to the world. By his teenage years, Watkins' charisma and talent became apparent. He was a popular student, especially among his peers at Hawthorne High School, where he first experimented with the powerful blend of lyrics and melodies that would define his career. It wasn't long before Watkins' passion for music led him to form his first band with school friends, a modest group focused on punk rock and metal influences that resonated with the American bands they idolized. The pivotal moment came in 1997. Watkins, alongside his schoolmate Mike Lewis, founded Lost Prophets. Transitioning from drummer to lead vocalist, Watkins took center stage, and the band's unique sound, a mix of alternative rock with a hint of hardcore punk, began to capture attention. Their debut album, The Fake Sound of Progress, was more than just an album. It was a statement, a rebellion against the conventional music scene of Wales, propelling them from local stages to the limelight of the Ox bustling music scene. Lost Prophets' rise was meteoric. With each subsequent album, their popularity surged, breaking into mainstream charts and gaining a dedicated following. Tracks like Shino by VS, Dragon Ninja, and Last Train Home became anthems of a generation, and their music videos, featuring the charismatic Watkins, played on repeat on music channels across the globe. By the mid 2000s, Lost Prophets had not only conquered the UK, but were making significant inroads into the US market, a rare feat for British rock bands of their time. As their fame grew, so did the adulation of their fans. Watkins, with his enigmatic presence, became an icon, revered and idolized. Little did the fans know, the man they cheered on stage harbored secrets that would soon unravel, casting a dark shadow over what many had perceived as a stellar ascent to glory. The dark unraveling of Ian Watkins' secret life began not with whispers, but with a thunderous revelation that would shock the music world and its fans. By 2012, Lost Prophets had enjoyed over a decade of success, but behind the scenes, Watkins was spiraling out of control, his life marked by excessive drug use and allegations that far surpassed the rock star excesses typically reported in tabloids. The initial suspicions about Watkins emerged subtly. At first, rumors of drug abuse and erratic behavior had circulated for years within the music industry. However, these rumors took a sinister turn when specific allegations of sexual misconduct began to surface. Despite these serious claims, it was his drug activities that first drew the attention of law enforcement. In June 2012, under the pretext of investigating his drug use, police raided Watkins' home, expecting to uncover evidence of narcotics. What they found, however, opened the floodgates to a scandal beyond anyone's imagination. As officers sifted through Watkins' personal effects, their search led them to several encrypted hard drives. The effort to crack these drives revealed a horrifying cache of content. There were thousands of images and videos that documented extreme sexual abuse and exploitation, particularly involving children as young as 2 years old. The content was not only disturbing but also meticulously organized, indicating a premeditated effort to document these heinous acts. The evidence was overwhelming and undeniable. Watkins was charged with multiple offenses, including the attempted rape of a baby, sexual assault on children, and making indecent images. The charges painted a picture of a man who had used his celebrity status as a tool for exploitation, manipulating those around him to feed his depraved appetites. It was a chilling betrayal of the trust placed in him by fans and colleagues alike, and it starkly highlighted the dual life Watkins had led. The public and media reaction was one of shock and repulsion. The band's music was pulled from radio playlists, and merchandise was removed from sale. Fans were left grappling with the realization that the artist they had admired was capable of such unthinkable acts. The investigation revealed not just the scope of Watkins' crimes, but also raised uncomfortable questions about celebrity culture and the mechanisms that allow such behavior to go unchecked, sometimes for years. As Watkins awaited trial, the music community and his former fans struggled to reconcile the energetic, charismatic stage presence they knew with the monstrous reality now presented to them. The case against him would grow to include not only the digital evidence found in his home, but also the testimonies of numerous young victims who had been silenced by fear and manipulation. As the appalling details of Ian Watkins' crimes began to surface, a troubling question emerged. How could the music industry and his fans have missed the warning signs that, in retrospect, seemed glaringly obvious? This segment of Watkins' story sheds light on the sometimes perilous intersection of fame, adulation, and the willful ignorance that often accompanies them. In the world of rock and roll, eccentric and over the top behavior is not only expected but often celebrated. This cultural norm provides the perfect cover for more sinister activities. Watkins was no exception. His public persona as a rebellious, boundary pushing artist made it easy to dismiss early warning signs as mere quirks of a tortured artist. Drug use, erratic behavior, and even hints of inappropriate conduct were often rationalized or ignored. The music industry, driven by profit and fame, can sometimes turn a blind eye to the misconduct of its stars, provided the hits keep coming. Lostprophets were a financial boon, their albums sold millions, and concert tickets flew off the shelves. Record labels, management, and even some media outlets often find themselves in a moral quandary, choosing between intervening in disturbing behaviors or continuing to reap the financial rewards. In Watkins' case, the latter was chosen until it was too late.
Moreover, Watkins' ability to manipulate those around him compounded the problem. Bandmates and staff who might have sensed that something was amiss were often dismissed or ostracized if they threatened to unearth the dark secrets beneath the surface. For the other members of Lost Prophets, the revelation of Watkins' crimes was a catastrophic blow. Not only did it abruptly end their musical careers, but it also left them with a legacy irreparably tainted by association.
For the broader music scene, Watkins' arrest served as a grim reminder of the industry's vulnerabilities. It sparked a conversation about the responsibilities of those who manage and promote artists. How many managers, agents, or fellow artists turned a blind eye to rumors or evidence of wrongdoing? The Watkins case forced the industry to reflect on its ethical obligations and consider stronger measures to protect fans and artists alike from similar abuses. The trial of Ian Watkins, one of the most high profile criminal cases involving a musician, unfolded with intense scrutiny from both the public and the media. In late 2013, Watkins pleaded guilty to a series of heinous crimes, including attempted rape and sexual assault of children and possession of child pornography. This plea came after a wealth of digital evidence was found in his possession, leaving little room for denial. The court sentenced Watkins to 29 years in prison with an additional 6 years on license, reflecting the severity and depravity of his actions. This outcome was a rare instance of a celebrity facing significant legal repercussions for their actions, contrasting sharply with numerous other cases where fame and resources result in lighter sentences. The reaction from the public and media was one of both relief and horror. relief that justice had been served, and horror at the extent of Watkins' crimes. The media coverage was extensive, with debates and discussions about how a figure so celebrated could descend into such darkness. The case became a focal point for discussions on the role of celebrity in masking criminal behavior, the responsibilities of those in the music industry, and the changes needed to prevent similar cases in the future. The fallout was immediate and widespread. Lostprophets disbanded, their music pulled from broadcasting and streaming platforms, and merchandise discontinued. The case left an indelible stain on the band's legacy, impacting everyone associated with Watkins professionally and personally. As we conclude our exploration into the disturbing world of Ian Watkins and the shadow he cast over the music industry, we are reminded of the complex interplay between celebrity and accountability. Watkins' case is not just a story of individual failings, it highlights broader cultural and legal challenges in handling such transgressions. The music industry, and indeed all of celebrity culture, must reflect on this saga as a pressing call to action. It underscores the necessity for vigilance and stringent checks to protect the most vulnerable from those who may abuse their positions of power and influence. Moreover, it prompts a crucial dialogue about the responsibilities of those who manage and surround celebrities, a reminder that looking the other way can lead to unimaginable consequences. If today's discussion intrigued you or sparked thoughts about how we view and react to celebrity crimes, please share your views in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more deep dives into pressing true crime stories. Your engagement helps us continue to bring these important narratives to light. Thank you for watching, and let's continue this conversation.